Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. So today is probably one of the most excited I've ever been for a record to be released. And at last, we were premiered with some material from their brand new album titled Nightbringers. It is, of course, this isn't just a standard Black Dahlia murder album though. This is potentially the best thing they've made. Personally, I think that Nightbringers is the most comprehensive record that they've been able to have since the likes of Nocturnal. The album opens with Widowmaker, which starts off with this sort of like like a classic horror movie, you know, those 80s horror movies where like synth was kind of all the rage and all this sort of stuff. And it just sounds like the beginning of like Fulci's Zombie or something like that. Nightbringers as the main single, it's a brilliant track that kind of encapsulates the entire vibe of what the record is about. I don't know if you guys know, but this album is the most pre-ordered Metal Blade album of all time. I mean, Metal Blade have been going for 35 years. With Nightbringers, I feel that Black Dahlia are experimenting, but they haven't lost what that spark was. If anything, they've kind of brought it back. You know, they had Christian Wallin, who was the same bloke who did Nocturnal. It's almost as though it has the spirit of Nocturnal, but with the wisdom of a band that have been through 10 years later. Man of the match has got to be Brandon Ellis. You know, coming off of Ryan Knight is no kind of like easy feat, and he absolutely destroys these solos. As Good as Dead just starts with sweeps, just like you know, like, and you thought I Will Return was pretty technical, like fuck me, and he's called it his winger jam, which I think is awesome. But that's also another thing, is, you know, you can hear the different influences that have come into the record. Like, for example, Catacomb Hecatomb. It's like what they had in, you know, Goat of Departure and in Hell Is Where She Waits For Me, but it's that sort of tremolo melodic style that's implemented at just the right moment. Yeah. Catacomb Hecatomb is just brilliant, especially because it's different as they're, you know, experimenting with melody and that kind of like, and then it's also kind of divided into two parts, which, you know, has this huge fucking breakdown where it's like screaming as we're both dead alive, and it's just like, whoa. You've got Kings of the Night World, which is, it's full of kind of like neoclassical guitar, and it reminded me a little bit of like Castlevania. And it's also got what my personal favourite solo of Ellis's, I think, is absolutely fucking genius. And it's the way that he kind of puts the solos together. It's similar to Ryan Knight, but it's also got his own distinct kind of flavour at the same time. But I feel like, you know, with Everblack and Abysmal, things kind of went a little bit, they just went a bit different. It didn't go awry or anything like that, it was just different. Oh yeah, and Jars, you know, it starts off with a kind of like, Every Rope a Noose kind of like, bah, and then you just hear, you know, the gang vocals come in and it's like, where are the jars? But it's got that sort of like mental psychopath ability that, you know, you hear in like The Window and things like that. And it's also got another solo that just makes you go like, fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! It's just, it's so explicit, but it's also so violent and thrashy. And that's, I think, one of the best things about Trevor's kind of lyrics and his delivery as well, is it works in tandem with the rhythm. Where the Black Dahlia Murder are at is pretty much the fucking top of the death metal table. I'm a huge Black Dahlia fan, you know, like, through and through. And I really do think this could be the best one yet. The Black Dahlia Murder's brand new record, Nightbringers, is out October 6th via Metal Blade Records. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and a like, and subscribe, and as ever, keep commenting, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Yeah!